Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line and the likelihood of a tension-packed occasion. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live from the Bernabeu here on EA TV. A really exciting night ahead of us here at the Santiago Bernabeu in Madrid. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is action from La Liga EA Sports. It's Real Madrid facing Manchester City.
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football, and we've got some good matchups all over the pitch.
And the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Trent Alexander-Arnold plays alongside Nico Schlotterbeck in central defence. And in attack today, Kylian Mbappe starts alongside Cristiano Ronaldo. Introducing the starting players for Manchester City.
Well, it's a back four, a narrow midfield three and a very disconnected front three. But if the midfield players give good support to the central striker, this 4-3-3 system could work really well today.
The wait is over, now we're in business. Space for Real out wide. Good looking pass. And denied by the keeper, impressive.
Well, Real are having all the play now, but they need to take one of these chances. This place will go wild if they do get it.
Mbappe. Full credit, wonderful stop. He's driven in the corner. And a struggle to get it away properly. No defensive resilience there. Reinders. Bernardo Silva. On to Reinders. This looks interesting. Can he put it away? Oh, it's an unbelievable save by Courtois. Over it comes. Well, a pair of steady hands in evidence. Martin Ødegaard. is with Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Real in a good position out wide. And a chance to whip it in here. Will it be? Just knocked it out of there.
Yeah, just got to clear your lines there.
Jude Bellingham. Real chance. And in range. And a goal! An early boost for them. The first goal of the game. They're off and running.
Well, let's take another look, and it's not good enough defensively. They're slow to react, don't get tight enough, and don't deal with the situation. And there's the outcome.
So City get things going again, and the onus is on them to erase the damage done by that concession. Well, she can't really hide from this in statistical terms, not facing one of her favourite opponents.
Yeah, but it doesn't take much to turn things around. A good start will be important, though.
And threaded through by Mbappe. And you've just witnessed a moment of truly high-class goalkeeping.
You're absolutely right. What a save that is. He's reacted so quickly.
And over it comes. Well, he read the delivery superbly, but couldn't quite keep the header down.
Worship is the one creating the disasters, paying the chaos. He isn't just allowing evil, he's bragging that he makes it. So tell me, does that sound like God, or does that sound like the villain of the story? Well, that's exactly what the guy who literally created the world's first Bible thought when he saw that verse. Yeah, I'm talking about Marcion. See, the early church writer Tertullian writes, when Marcion found the creator declaring, I am he that creates evil, he presumed that there ought to be another God of good. So Marcion took one look at this verse and said, yeah, that's exhibit A for why I'm cutting the entire Old Testament out of my Bible. There's clearly a higher God than this pretender, and the scary part is, this is just the beginning, because the verses we're about to hit, they make these look like child's play. All right, get ready, because this one's a train wreck, and the Lord regretted that he had made man on the earth, and it grieved him to his heart. I'm sorry, God regrets? Isn't this supposed to be, I don't know, an all-knowing, all-perfect God? But now God is sitting up in heaven going, well, shit, maybe creating humanity was a mistake. My bad. Creating humanity was such a mistake. But you're all-knowing? I know you're an idiot, Gary. But it doesn't stop there. Samuel 15:11 says, I regret that I have made Saul king because he has turned away from me and has not carried out my instructions.
Decent idea. So, a Real Madrid corner. Played over. Well, not clear yet. Well, they can bring it out now. Bellingham. Plenty of support here. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Rodri. Omar Marmoush. Now what can they do from here? Can he level it? And the flag does go up offside. Substitution for Real Madrid. Incisive pass from Mbappe. That's a good-looking pass. Ødegaard. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. It's been pretty well impossible to escape all the news stories surrounding him ahead of today's match. Facing his former club, facing his past, and that's not always straightforward, is it, Stuart?
Well, it can work either way. Some players are inspired and play really well. Some feel overawed. I hope for his sake it's the first.
He has teammates around him. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Opportunity. And the keeper taking care of the situation. Rodri. Well, there's been considerable emphasis placed on Cristiano Ronaldo coming into today's game. If you believe the stories coming out of the camp, this could be his final season. Could he be thinking about hanging up his boots?
Yeah, if the rumours are correct, it's going to be a big loss for the club. They've come to rely on his performances. We all get to that age where it all becomes a little bit harder on the body. He's starting to get to that age, so I wouldn't be too surprised.
Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. Nicely weighted pass. Well, the pressure was on, but the keeper stepped up to deal with it. Reinders. Now with Silva. Another perfect position to read it.
Just saw what was coming, didn't he?
Phil Foden. Now, who can he play it to? Foden. Oh, they'll be disappointed. It looked promising. Could catch them on the break. Determined to keep moving. But timely defending when it mattered. Phil Foden. Cristiano Ronaldo. Silva. Passing it around as the search goes on for an equaliser. And Ronaldo with others in the vicinity. Oh, that's splendid play. And running it back. Holland. Annoyingly, there it breaks down.
Well, that's a good turnover, isn't it?
Bernardo Silva. Ryan Ait-Nouri. City moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? And options in the centre. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Mbappe. Here's Ronaldo. Vinicius Junior. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. And the counter-attack looks on. Ruben Dias. Reinders. Really well played pass. And a useful cross. Well, it didn't worry the keeper. Well, a misplaced pass there.
Yeah, that's not very good, is it?
Vinicius Junior. Holland. And offside, unfortunately. Jude Bellingham. Phil Foden now. Martin Ødegaard. Real Madrid have given us away. Reinders. Omar Marmoush. The ball with Rodri. Oh, this looks useful. Taken by the keeper without any fuss. The referee has given the advantage to Real Madrid. Mbappe. Oh, showing good patience.
They certainly know how to keep the ball, don't they?
Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. That's a good pass. Oh, it's in! And a goal on his debut, no less. What a way to endear yourself to the fans.
Well, let's take another look at this pass from Mbappe. He has so much vision, and Ronaldo wasn't going to miss this one. From that range, he was always going to score. What a well-constructed goal.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Reinders. Good-looking ball. Well, he could run onto it here. Focused attacking play. And there is the goal! Well, that changes the equation, and they have the momentum now.
Well, we can see it again now, and it all starts with the pass over the top. It takes out so many defenders, and the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
Well, the action underway again. Can City go hunting for an equaliser now? Nouri. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Vinicius Junior. Here's Valverde. And possibilities here. Bellingham. And Valverde. Mbappe. Well, they keep passing away. And struggling to get the shot off. Real chance. Trying to plot a route. A brace on his debut, and it's hard to do much better than that.
Well, here it is again, and the defending simply isn't good enough. They have to react quicker, deal with the danger, and show more urgency, none of which they did, and that's the result.
shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Rodri. Silva. Reinders. Given away by City. Vinicius Junior. Seemingly no one can stop him. And that's comfortably gathered. Sloppy there, Bernardo Silva. Schlotterbeck. Here's Ronaldo. Well read to ease the pressure. Haaland. Superb block on the back of the ball from the flank. So following the deflection, a corner kick. Let's see about the delivery. Up a disappointing dead end. Omar Marmoush. Can he deliver? And a really effective parry by the goalkeeper. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. Slight miscue in the final third.
Well, that's how to defend the edge of the box.
Vinicius Junior. Foden. Cristiano Ronaldo. Getting in there to intercept. Rodri. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Could be troublesome. Intelligent ball. A good and fair challenge. Counter-attacking chance. Very quick thinking there. And Manchester City moving the ball with purpose. And to trim the lead. Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating. Well, it did look promising for a bit.
Well, they just can't get back into this game. The woodwork on that occasion just denying them.
Well, it should boost their confidence. But they can't afford to drop their guard at the other end. Nice looking move, this. Might it be Mbappe? That is tackling of the highest order.
Well, defending doesn't get much better than that.
Phil Foden. He has teammates around him. But quick thinking defensively. And almost at half-time, Real Madrid with the lead here. Interested to get your thoughts.
Yeah, they're playing really well here. They've controlled the flow of the game, they've won their individual battles, and they've created numerous chances. Their only problem in the second half could be complacency, but I can't see that happening.
Exploiting the wide area. Ronaldo at the ready. Danger still on. Ødegaard. And it's teed up for Ronaldo. Oh, a goal! As he makes it a hat-trick. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here we can see it again, and he does so well to skip beyond the defender. It just buys him that bit of time to get his shot away. That's a really nice goal.
Well, on they go again, and Real very much in control. And nicely over the top. Ryan Ait-Nouri. Just like that, they have the ball again. An alert piece of defending. Bellingham. And he has options available. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Ryan Ait-Nouri. And the pass keeps them flowing.
Yeah, lovely technique with that pass.
Omar Marmoush. And defensive play to be applauded. Reinders. Rodri. Opportunity. And in range. Oh yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment.
Well, I have to say, he's done really well here. He's in the right place and then a decent finish. That's a good goal.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. So 2 minutes to be added on at the end. Mbappe distributing it well. He has time to play it over. Mbappe in the centre. Might it be Mbappe? Looked like a certain goal, but that's a great challenge. Mbappe. Oh, breezing past him. Vinicius. Oh, denied in his quest to make it a double.
Well, his movement, his technique and his goal threat have been really good today. He probably deserved a second there.
And the first half is in the history books here at the Bernabeu. Well, there aren't too many players quite like Vinicius Junior, and I know you've enjoyed his performance up to this point, Stuart.
Well, his skill level to go past defenders and get shots away has been excellent today. The only surprise, he's just got the one goal.
It's the God you serve and the animals you saw will be sacrificed. You will be displayed. Your minister will stand up and use my name like that, and the generations of the pious will be loyal to him. So Jesus will point to the nuts and bolts of Judas, sending Christianity in his name to get people to serve. Sound familiar? And once you see it, Jesus is putting us back the other way. He's putting us where here's the question you gotta ask. Jesus wasn't the son of Yahweh. Who was he the son of? Say the true people things. And if that wasn't accurate, check this out. 1 Peter 5 says, your adversary, the devil, prowls around bring on the sand, seeking someone to okay, clear it up. Man, so king, rebuke the toxic devil, am I right?
So the second half underway, and City left with a real mountain to climb. Well, that's how to shield the ball and control it.
Skill, strength and awareness. Really well played.
Well, that's good defending. Well organised at the back. Real find themselves in a position of menace. De Bruyne. Must be! Will it be? Oh, it's a breathtaking clearance! Ronaldo. Oh, it looked really promising for them. Could be a chance to break. Physically strong and secure on the ball. Reinders. Holland. Is this the moment? Oh, that's super defending.
Yeah, positioning spot on there.
Kevin De Bruyne. Mbappe with it. And strong play here. Given away by Real Madrid. And keeping possession. Reinders.
Many of those so-called heretics didn't see that as divine truth. They saw it as more propaganda.
Which break could be on?
Sneaking the stamp of violence even onto Christ to twist the
Good looking pass.
This one is the final nail in the
There to win it back.
Just blow together. They sit down in the
Well, I
same
can tell you, we've been waiting patiently to get confirmation of this, and now it has been confirmed. Bruno Fernandes has completed his move to Newcastle.
Well, at around £45 million,
Oh, Stuart, they could be in here. Oh, and it goes! Another goal! And I'll tell you what, the impossible is becoming quite possible.
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
He's in the heavenly boardroom with God. They have a little chat. The conversation is even worse. God is bragging about Job and his faithfulness, and Satan says, well, sure, he only worships you because his life is good. And God's like, bet, go ahead, ruin his life, just don't kill him. So what happens? Job loses everything. His wealth, his family, his kids are slaughtered, his body is covered in boils, and he sits in ashes, scraping himself with broken pottery, wishing that he was dead. And then, in Job chapter 2, God literally admits he let Job be tortured for no reason. You incited me against him to destroy him with no reason. What was that? Okay, now wait a minute. This whole time we've been saying that God is Satan, and here in Job, they're sitting in the same room together, having a conversation. Well, doesn't that mean they're different then? Well, think about this. Who was
Well read to
For
ease the
Job's
pressure.
torture. Well, both of them, the so-called creator and the so-called adversary, were working together hand in hand. So, what
Bernardo
if
Silva.
they're two sides of the same coin? So to really understand what's going on, we gotta talk about Carl Jung. Yeah, that Carl Jung was
Well,
one
just
of
a
the
quick
most
reminder, we'll have
influential
live cup action
psychologists
for you.
of the 20th
Quarter-final
century.
action
He's
to
the guy
boot
who
on
literally
EA
coined
TV.
the words
It's Real
introvert
Madrid
and
against
extrovert, and he
Atletico.
came up with
Everything
the
to
whole
play
idea
for
of
in
the
that
shadow
game.
self and shadow
Place in the
work, right?
last
So why the
four.
hell are we talking
What a
about
game
him in
that
a
should
video
be.
about God
It
the
should be
devil?
really
Because
tense. It
Jung
should be
was
dramatic,
obsessed
and I'm
with
looking
the
forward to it.
Gnostics, and he dug through their banned writings, their visions, their myths, and he said what they saw
Can they
actually
create
lines up
something?
with the human psyche. So what's to say religion tries to
Well, the
Satan
keeper
is
reacted
actually
magnificently.
God's shadow side. See all the cruelty,
Oh, a
rage,
fine
and
block.
deception and sadism
And
that
crossed
God
in
doesn't
there.
want to admit? Well, that
And the
gets
keeper didn't have
shoved
too
into
much
the devil.
time.
It's not some cosmic war between
Bernardo
equals. It's
Silva.
God's own darkness projected
Holland.
out as the adversary. And suddenly, Job makes a lot more sense. God and Satan are enemies.
Nuri.
They're two sides of
Might lead to a
one
chance.
coin. The face and the shadow. And when God lets Satan torture
Excellent
Job,
defending
Young
following
says
the
that's
cross.
not just a test of Job. It's
Oh,
actually a
goodness
test
me.
of God.
Meat and
It's
drink
God
for the keeper.
Well, you
wrestling
expect
with
him
his
to
own
score from there,
darkness.
but he
So think
just
about
got
that.
it all
If
wrong,
Young
didn't
is
he?
right, then the devil isn't some fallen angel at war with God. He's
Well,
God's
he's
own
certainly not
shadow.
alone.
Part religion tries to hide the part that slips out when genocide, slavery, lies,
roaming
frauds,
free
and
here.
pointless suffering.
And
doesn't
Cristiano
everything
Ronaldo
suddenly make a
waiting.
hell of a lot more sense in that
Well,
context?
breaking at
Remember what
pace is
God
always
says
a
in Isaiah,
possibility.
I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I,
Bernardo
the Lord,
Silva.
do all these things. In Lamentations, where it says, is it
Now
not
with
from the mouth of the
Reinders.
Most High that
What do you like
both
about that
evil
pass?
and good things come out? For centuries, people have scratched their heads like, wait, how could a good God admit to creating evil? But through the lens of Carl Jung,
Bellingham.
it clicks. God is light,
De
but
Bruyne
he's
now.
also shadow. The devil isn't his opposite.
Kylian Mbappe.
He's his
Wonderfully
the
weighted
disowned
pass.
side. The darkness God projects out so he doesn't have to own it. So when you read the Bible
Oh,
saying
but
God
just
creates good
unable
and
to
evil,
unlock
then
the
he
defence.
loves and kills, builds and destroys, that's the shadow pleading through. Jung said that the devil is nothing less than God's own shadow that's been
Nunes.
repressed. It's the darkness of divinity
Now
itself,
Holland.
the part of God.
It's a
Nobody
promising
wants to
City
talk
move.
about that Christianity shoves under the rug. But here's the kicker, because Jung said that Jesus was actually God's attempt to grow, to
Well, shielding the ball
actually
admirably.
learn compassion by experiencing human suffering himself.
Vinicius
It's God's way
Junior.
of saying, I need a change.
Here's
I need to
Ronaldo.
learn some empathy. Which means the God of the Old Testament wasn't the final word. He was
Bellingham.
the problem, and Jesus was the attempt at the
Oh,
solution.
big opportunity.
Because
And the flag has gone up here,
because even
offside the
after
decision.
Jesus, the story's complete. Why? Because through Jesus, God only integrated his light. So grace.
Nunes. On to Holland. Silva. He has time to play it over. Could be threatening. Must be! And denied by the post. Well, they can keep possession of it now.
Well, City will be frustrated at the moment. They thought that was the equaliser. They've got to keep the pressure on now.
Well, a game of such fine margins, but let's see if they can create another opportunity. Really determined play to hang on to it. Mbappe. And a little too close to the keeper in the end. Well, this is the home of live football, and excited to have more action from La Liga coming up for you. It's Manchester City facing Arsenal. Fine build-up play. And it was pretty straightforward for the goalkeeper. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. Ronaldo lost it. Reinders. Distributing it well. disappointed. It looked promising. De Bruyne. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Well, they need to get bodies back. And it's opening up. Has to be. And a goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on a victory course.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a really nice ball to put him through. The vision to set up the chance is outstanding, and the movement is so good that they end up with a 2v1 against the goalkeeper, who was completely exposed. Great play, but poor defending.
Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. Omar Marmoush. Very quick thinking there. Kevin De Bruyne. That's a good ball. Well, putting it wide from there, disappointing. Omar Marmoush. Reinders. Well, we saw what he was trying. Now what can they do from here? And he's in. And it goes! A 3-goal cushion! This is astonishing stuff!
Well, as you can see again, De Bruyne plays a perfectly weighted pass beyond the defenders, and all you can do is admire the finish by Mbappe. He hits the ball so cleanly, it's a fantastic strike.
Gol del Real Madrid. Con el 10.
Holland.
Mbappé.
Disappointing pass. Really fine play to keep possession. Silva. On to Reinders. Oh, that one has promise. Bernardo Silva. Could be troublesome. Oh, just mistimed his run, and the flag going up. Vinicius Junior. And he has options available. And keeping possession. Could be. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Yo, this is Ronaldo, bro. Yo, first appearance, you got 4 goals. Yo,
Well, let's look at this again. He's done superbly well to pick out a teammate here, and then it's a pretty tidy finish too. Hits it hard, he hits it low, and it just makes it difficult for the keeper.